Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Sweetness&Cheff Show. How'd you like that? Did you like that new opening?
Yeah, I like that. I do like that
too. I think it'll work. A little catchy.
Kind of
All right,
sounds
so
like a
yes.
cooking show, though.
Cooking with Sweetness&Cheff. All right, guys. So yes, this is episode 2 of the new PBG podcast. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. And I don't know if some of you guys have been looking at the, Twitter and also my fan page. But the Payback Game store is now up. So in the description down below, there will be a link to the store, and we have some custom controllers in there. And we actually have one. It's called the Happy Gamer. Although it doesn't look very happy. It looks more like a naughty gamer. I don't There's these little grinning, faces. They don't look very happy.
I'm sorry. All I can picture now when you say naughty gamer is like a little kid being like, Grandma, would you give me this controller for my birthday? And the grandma being like, sure, what's it called? What's the controller called? Little kid being like, naughty gamer.
Okay, we'll call it the evil gamer.
Evil gamer, okay.
Or the evil grin or something.
The evil grin, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, so that is one of our designs that is now up on the store, and there's actually another design that got posted today, and it will be in the store later, probably later this afternoon or this evening. And it's orange and yellow. It's these skulls. They're on fire, and along with our PBG logo and name. So that one actually looks pretty cool. I do like that one.
I like that one too. That one is pretty slick.
I like that a lot. I definitely am excited about getting a custom case. I need one that says PBG Sweetness all over it, and maybe some skulls and, I don't know, some little lip marks or something. Put some little lips on there.
Oh, jeez. That's naughty gamer controller, let's be honest.
Well, no, because then I would put a pinup on it or something like that if it was going to be naughty. I mean...
Yeah, because lipstick stains aren't naughty.
No.
Okay. Sure.
What? They're not. I don't know. Put some whips and chains on there. Then it can be the naughty controller. There you go. You can have some little handcuffs that reach. They actually cuff around the toggles with the little chain. I like that.
That would be crazy.
No one else copied that idea. For any of you guys listening, that's going to be my controller. I said it first right here on the podcast, so no one can take that idea from me.
It can be called, no, I probably shouldn't say that, never mind.
What? The naughty sweetness controller?
It could be called, the BDSM controller by Sweetness. Oh, no.
Oh my god, that is awesome. I'm writing that down right now. You have no idea.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'm gonna call Cape later and be like, I want this controller. By Sweetness. Alright.
Laugh so hard if next week it's like, here it is.
Dude, that thing will be up in a couple days. What are you talking about? Next week. Alright, that's awesome. I'm gonna have him make that. That's great. Oh man. So let's see some other things that we also have going on at Payback Games. On Saturday, actually, the cocaine match, we had Dank Hostility that won. So congrats to him. It was actually a really good game. And, I know that there was supposed to be someone spectating that. I can't remember who was supposed to be spectating.
Not me.
Was it you? 'Cause I didn't see you on.
No. I think you might be mistaking me for someone else.
Right. Yeah, so,
As in the background, the lie detector goes off. Yeah, I was supposed to spectate it, but I failed. I failed and fell asleep.
It was a good game too. It was actually really.
I know. One day I will. One day, I promise. Next week.
Yeah, probably next Saturday. Next Saturday it'll be at 8:30 Eastern. Because at 8 Eastern we'll be having the gun game qualifiers again. We have 2 more gun game qualifiers for the and what that is, the qualifier, basically you get a chance to be in the final round to win the GameCon X95 wireless headset. So there's going to be 2 more gun games. Those will be posted this week. So keep an eye out.
Very nice.
No, the next cocaine match will be this upcoming Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye out on Saturday for the signups. The match will actually go up on Friday, but we won't be able to sign up till the day of. But we also have a couple tournaments going on just during the week. Nothing too big. We have the weekly 2v2 S&D tonight, so get your teams all signed up. And on Wednesday, we have the weekly 3v3 hardpoint on Wednesday. So get your teams ready. Get on the site. Get signed up.
Go win them games.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's all that's going on this week and weekend for Payback Games. But tell me, how was your weekend? What'd you do? Did you do anything exciting?
Nothing too exciting, I guess, from a different person's perspective, but to me it was exciting. I've been a little been doing a little bit. Wow. I've been a procrastinator this past couple of months in terms of buying new video games. But I finally went out and got Borderlands 2, and so that's been eating up all my time this weekend. Love it. Love that game.
I haven't played it.
You haven't? Have you played the first one?
No.
You haven't played the first one either?
There's so many games I've missed out on playing, and I need to go out and get these games and, play them. I just need to make the time, and right now I don't have the time.
Yeah, you do need to make the time, because the Borderlands games are great. Borderlands 1 is the first game that I ever bought all the DLC for. Like, every DLC. It didn't even matter what it was, I bought it. I loved that game. And so far, Borderlands 2 is great. I had a partner that I played with through all of Borderlands 1, but unfortunately so far through Borderlands 2, I'm going at it alone, and I'm having some trouble. Because there's literally areas in the game that will spawn, and I'm not exaggerating, like 50 monsters. And in it, they'll throw in what they call badass monsters, which are like super elites that just whoop your butt, and I just die over and over and over again. Not too often, luckily, or else I probably wouldn't be playing it, but it's pretty challenging. I'm definitely having quite the challenge playing through it, but I love it. They're so good.
Yeah, I definitely want to play it. I know a lot of people have told me you should really get Borderlands and play it, that I would actually really like it, so hopefully soon I'll be able to, go get it, test it out, and...
Yeah, go get it, and then you can play through with me. I'll play through it with you.
Who said I wanted to play with you?
Oh, jeez, well, if that's how this is gonna be...
No, I totally would. I would definitely play with you. Yeah. Definitely playing.
No, too late. You can't mend it.
Actually, no, that is kind of what you get, for not spectating the other night.
I'm speechless now. I'm being punished for that.
Yeah, being punished for it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez. No, you're not.
It would be nice to play a game with someone that knows the game itself. It's kind of hard when you get a game and you're just like, man, I have no one to play this with. Kind of sucks.
Yeah. Or it's a brand new game and there's multiplayer, so you're like, I wish I had somebody to play with, but...
No. Well, my weekend, watch my little 2-year-old nephew. I love that kid. That kid is out of his mind, though. Not gonna lie. No, he's great. I don't know how many times we watched Cars 2 this weekend, but let's just say I know every line to that movie now. Every line. We've been watching it nonstop since Tuesday. I know for some of you guys know what's going on, but for those of you that don't, my sister, she's my little sister, she just turned 25, like a week ago. And, she was diagnosed with leukemia. So she's got cancer and also lymphoma. So it's been a little tough, been a little rough on the family, and, I'm doing my part and, trying to entertain my nephew as best possible. But, yeah. And I do have some of the guys from THS, the Hated Society. I really do thank all those guys for their support through this, and THS Zick Ego is actually helping me create a video for my sister. So we're having friends and family all submit pictures and little words to say. So I definitely appreciate that. I do love our gaming community that plays on Payback Games, That's one thing I love about what I do for Payback Games. It's just the community that, we've built with our members, and to have that kind of personal relationship with them. I mean, it's great. Not many other companies, you can do that with, when people are using your product or anything or your services. So it's
I agree. I haven't even been here that long, and I watched PBG for a while, like I told you when we first got together to talk about starting this podcast, and I just thought the community interaction with you guys directly was great, and that's why I wanted to do this with you, with PBG, start up the podcast. I was very impressed with how quickly, when I sent you that Facebook message to ask you to talk about it, you responded in like an hour, if that. I was like, that's crazy to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've played on other gaming sites, but I just don't like, when you try to get a hold of someone and you can't, and no one wants to give you an answer, or no one wants to help you out. Well, I mean, obviously that's not what we're about, Payback Games. So we're there. We're there. If you guys have a question, I mean, you can get a hold of us even in, online on Xbox. You message me, send me a chat. 9 out of 10, I'm probably going to chat with you just because, it's what I do. So I'm not going to make people wait forever to, talk to me. Unless you're just a crazy stalker and you message me constantly, then yeah, I'm probably never going to answer you. So.
You probably should have. I'm going to start doing that now. I'm just going to spam messages to you.
Yeah, not that, but it's like if I get one message, it's cool. I will get to your message, depending on the importance of it. Cause I mean, I do get busy, and right now I'm a little more busy, but I do get to everyone. It's just when some people, it's like, did you get my message? And then they email me or they're tweeting me, and it's just like, whoa, I got it. It's cool. It's all being handled. And then they constantly want to follow up, not just because they know we'll actually answer back. So that's what it is. But no, for the most part, yeah. Got a question, ideas, we're up for that.
Speaking of ideas and stuff, you can actually get a hold. Why don't you tell people about, because I was going to say it, but I'm not too sure on all the details and everything. Why don't you tell people about how they can send in an image for their custom controller to be made by PBG, right?
Yeah. There's a little button where it says customize your controller. So within there, I haven't actually tested it out because I would just pretty much call Cave and be like, this is what I wanted. He would just do it, but, actually, I'm gonna try that right now.
Oh, the privileges of being an employee, right?
I know, right?
You're gonna go do your BDSM controller, huh?
No, well, I'm gonna call Cave on that. Definitely.
Oh,
like,
God. Oh, no.
Own.
Okay, so going back, the winner of the Cocaine Energy match, his name is hilarious. There's so many ridiculous gamertag names out there, and I know we've talked about it before, just how crazy some people, like, where do they come up with these names?
Like, what name in particular are you talking about?
Well, the guy who, Dank, the one
Dank.
that won our, yeah.
Actually, he's actually had Dank in his name since I remember. I've actually known him since he was about 15, 16. It's back on Call of Duty 4.
Oh, wow.
I've been gaming with him for quite a while. No, he was Dank Alumni. At first, that was his first name, I remember. And then randomly, I hadn't talked to him for a while, and randomly popped in a lobby I just happened to be in, and he had Dank Hostility. I'm like, there's only one person I know with Dank in their gamer tag, and that was him. So that's still not the best gamer tag I think I've ever seen. I know on Payback Games about a year and a half ago, we had one in a tournament, and I went to send him an invite, and his gamer tag was A1 Thick and Hardy. Now that there is a gamer tag. And what's funny is that I'm actually curious to know what he looks like to make him have that A1 Thick and Hardy gamer tag.
It's probably the exact opposite.
It probably is, because some of those people. Like their false advertisement, with their gamer tags. You're just like, whoa, hey now. I mean, of course, a lot of people tell me like, dude, you're so not sweet. I don't know how you got sweetness. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm the biggest sweetheart ever. It's not my fault you got on my bad side. I don't know what to tell you, but, you know,
A1 thick and hearty.
A1 Thick Party was great. There was another one too in that same tournament, and his was binder paper.
Binder paper.
Yes, and I'm not sure if the guy really liked binder paper or not.
That's almost borderline creepy.
Yeah. It's a little strange. There was one in a Black Ops 2 lobby I ran into. His gamer tag was Frosty McNipples.
Seriously?
Yes, Frosty McNipples. It was awesome. I added him just because of his gamer tag.
That's ridiculous.
And then he deleted me probably like 30 minutes later. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I tweeted about his gamer tag being awesome, and I guess he must have gotten a bunch of friend invites, and I guess he didn't like it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
or maybe.
I guess he didn't want to be like Xbox famous or something.
Or maybe he was worried that he was going to get flagged for a crazy name.
Oh no. There are some other names that I know that have gotten flagged quite a few times, but we're not going to talk about those names because they're a little inappropriate. But if you'd like to know what those names are, feel free to message me and I will let you know those gamer tags. I did, however, tweet a gamer tag you sent me.
Yes.
That's hilarious. That tag right there. That was on a PC game, right?
That was on World of Warcraft.
Warcraft.
That's my real life buddy who I used to work with at the time. I was there when he made that character. It was an undead rogue. I'll never forget it. He made it, and he named it that. Got into the world, and he's like, well, let's see how long this takes for me to get flagged, and they make me change my name. We both guessed like a week or two. 3 years later, he was still running around with that same name. Then finally, about, I don't know, towards the beginning of the third year, Blizzard finally caught on to it and made him change his name. But 3 years it took him to flag his name. And that's a pretty ridiculous name.
It was a great name, and I totally tweeted that, so you guys can all check my Twitter and find out what that is. Or if you guys don't have Twitter and you want to know, just hit me up, I'll tell you. But it's quite amusing.
It's worth it. It's freaking hilarious.
You guys that have or run into people with awesome gamer tags that are totally epic, let us know. Post it on my wall, post it on Payback Games wall, or even on Twitter. Let us know, and we will totally discuss that on the next podcast.
Definitely. I'm excited to see some of those. Hopefully we get a bunch.
Yeah, I hope so too. Unless people have already been like, right after the introduction of this podcast, are like, forget these people.
Yeah, they're like,
not so
we don't even care.
I know.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fan of the Tomb Raider series?
Eh.
So you're not really excited for the new one?
We should have like, I need buttons here where I can make like with effects. But
I'm a little heartbroken because I'm so excited for the next one.
you know why? It's just because I keep thinking of the freaking movies and Angelina Jolie and those big old lips of hers. And I can just picture her in the game, if that was an option in the game, for her lips to knock people out. I would buy the game at that point if they did that.
What? That's what it would take for you to buy the game?
That would be awesome. Got knocked out by a big old set of lips. How's that feel?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
no, that's ridiculous. Oh, no. No, I think you may have just ruined Tomb Raider for me now. I swear, if I play the new one, and all I can think about is Angelina Jolie's lips, friends off. We will not be friends anymore.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. I'm glad I can ruin a game for you. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. It's too late. You don't want to play Borderlands 2 with me when you finally get it, and now you're ruining Tomb Raider for me.
I don't know, just certain games, just
There's a game you're excited for, though, because you made me go check out the release video for it.
Oh, here we
Destiny.
I made him.
You made me. You're like, you will go watch this right now, or else buy it.
No. But yes, the video that he's talking about is Destiny, makers of Bungie. And that game is supposed to be coming out this fall. That's what it says. And it is a little MMO-ish, but it is a first-person shooter. And they are trying to say that it's going to be bigger than Halo.
Do you believe that? Halo's pretty big.
Halo is pretty big. I know Halo kind of slacked off a little bit, but then they definitely redeemed themselves with Halo 4 for sure. But I don't know. I'm excited for it because graphically, just from the screenshots I've been seeing, it looks amazing. And everyone definitely needs to go check out though. Just put Destiny, in your YouTube search bar and the video will pop up. But it looks great. I'm excited. I will definitely be there for the midnight release. That's for sure.
Standing in line with everybody else.
Yes, I will. I will do that for that game. I will do the midnight release.
How often do you do midnight releases?
I've done 2.
Only 2?
I've only done 2. Can you believe that?
Yes, but no at the same time. What were the games?
I don't even want to talk about it now.
No, I want to know. Oh man, what were the games? You got to talk about it now.
No, Black Ops 2.
Well,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of laughed when I did the midnight release for Black Ops 2. Cause of where I was at, I just laughed at the people.
Was there people dressed up and stuff?
Yeah, there were some people dressed up, but they weren't even dressed up, properly. They weren't dressed up in, the right, I want to say, military style. Which was a little upsetting, cause, I do come from a family that has military in it, so, if you're gonna dress up in military, please get it right. Don't ever do that inappropriately. It's a big slap in the face to the troops, but no, I did it for Black Ops 2 and MW3. MW3 wasn't too bad. I was actually in Tennessee at the time for that midnight release. It wasn't too crazy.
Both Call of Duty games.
Both Call of Duty games. I know.
Jeez. I couldn't even list off. I've been to so many midnight releases. It's insane.
Well, I do plan on going to more.
Well, yeah, you're going to Destiny.
Oh, Destiny for sure. Yes, it is going to go off when Destiny comes out. I mean, I didn't do Halo. I would have actually done Halo 4, but I actually didn't get Halo 4 till December. So, just before Christmas, I got Halo 4.
I didn't get Halo 4 till last month. I'm doing terrible. I'm so behind.
Fun though. I did get some game time in yesterday, and I played Spartan Ops pretty much all day. I played that with AJ, and he's actually the only person I play Halo with. But yeah, Spartan Ops is so much fun. We were playing on Heroic. We were doing episode 4 last night, and we definitely got our butt kicked a little bit on the last 2 chapters of that episode. It was a little difficult. It was a little tough. I mean, we made it through it, no problem, but still, it's a little tough. I'm scared to do it on Legendary. I don't know about doing it on Legendary.
How many people can you have?
4.
4?
I mean, definitely AJ and I have already decided, no, we're gonna play that with 4 people. So, after we finish the rest of the episodes, and hopefully we can do Legendary maybe next weekend or next week sometime. And we'll be live streaming it, so.
I haven't played Spartan Ops on Halo 4 yet. What's it like? What do you have, what's the objective?
Well, it's just like running Horde, there are objectives in it, like points you have to go to, things you have to, activate, deactivate. And then it's just swarms of hordes after that. You have to get rid of so many enemies, and it gets a little more difficult towards the end of the enemies you have to kill. But I mean, it's fun though.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
I just played like 24/7 SWAT. When I'm on Halo 4, that's like all I play, and I'm not exaggerating. I love SWAT.
Well, that's alright. You'll have to get into, Spartan Ops sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely good. Just saying.
So, if somebody was to send you an invite on Xbox Live to go play with their games, would you accept it and just go? If you weren't busy, like if you were just to go play a random game with somebody.
Well, for one, I make sure I have the game.
Well, of course.
Other than that, yeah, if I'm not busy, then yes, I will go and I'll hop in people's lobbies and stuff. I try to make sure that I, play with people, especially that are members on Payback Games. But yeah, I try when I get the game time in, then I usually do. I'm usually on in the evening times. It's the best time to ever try to play some games with me.
The reason I ask is because if anybody out there wants to add me on Xbox Live, you can spell my gamer tag CHEFFDEATH, and you happen to have Borderlands 2, and you want to start a new game, I will definitely play. I need a partner. I'm all alone in Borderlands 2. Sad face.
No.
It's rough. It really is rough.
So guys, any of you guys that have Borderlands 2, shoot Chad Def an invite and play. It'll be awesome.
I go beast on Borderlands. Can't even stop me.
So,
I wish there was... It'd be cool if they had like team deathmatch and stuff in Borderlands. Now that I say that, I mean it would be cool, but then they might have... If they added that, they might have taken time out of development processes of the actual single player and co-op of it, so maybe no, keep that out of Borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Borderlands freak. I love it. It's so good. You need to get it so we can play.
I'll think about it.
It's only like $30 now.
Yeah, as soon as I have the time. I get it. No,
Careful, Sweetness. I think your nose is about to hit the sky.
I was just thinking about, I noticed that we were actually had video turned on right now, so you can see my facial expressions as you're talking about Borderlands 2.
Why? Were you being mean?
How beast you are. No, our live cast here soon. That's for sure.
I don't even care what you say. I'm a beast at Borderlands. You can't. I don't even care. Your facial expressions. I don't even care. It's.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting back here trying not to laugh. It's just funny how he's talking about Borderlands 2. It's so cute.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Especially, I'm trying to talk about Destiny and how much I like it, and then all of a sudden he crushes it by talking negative.
I didn't crush it. It looks alright. Destiny looks alright. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, really, honestly. I might get it, but I'm definitely not going to be midnight release going to get it. I'll probably wait and hear what you have to say about it first.
No, because I'll be like, all right, midnight release. Let's do this.
And then you'll be like, you have to get it. It's so great. And you haven't even played it yet. I already know how this is going to go. You'll text me on the way back and be like, get it. It's great. And I'll be like, it's like 10 o'clock. How do you even have it yet?
I'll be like, don't worry about it. No, anytime I get a game, especially if I'm gonna, get a game at midnight, as soon as I get home, of course I'm gonna be playing it. I would not go stand in line and then get a game at midnight just to go home and sleep and not play it. I would have just waited till the next day to go and get it and not have to stay in line.
You know what's sad? I've totally done that before. For the expansion of WoW. Yeah. I think it was Lich King. Yeah, it was Lich King. I went and got it. Well, at the time that it came out, I was still in high school. And I went and got it. And by the time I got home, it was like 1 o'clock. And I had to wake up at 6 because I had a 0-hour class. So I had to wake up at 6 and I was like, So I started installing it on my computer and then went to bed. Didn't get to play it till 10 o'clock the next night. It killed me. I was like, I just want to go home and play WoW. Oh no. But now that I don't have to worry about school and stuff, yeah, I'll go. And I'm actually a graveyard shift worker now, so I'll go to midnight releases. Heck yeah. I'm up anyways.
Man, my computer, I think, hates me today.
Well, at least your mic hasn't done the robot of doom yet.
Robot thing. Yes, that is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could hear it, but I can't. I guess I'll have to wait till I actually do it on probably one of our casts. That way I can hear it and then laugh about it later. 'Cause you freak out. I remember the first time, when we talked on Skype, because I think you gave me more of an interview than I interviewed you, but, which is hilarious. And you just freaked out. I remember as soon as you heard it, you said a couple things about my mic doing that, and then you hung up on me. I was like, oh wow, is it that bad?
It's creepy. It is, like, I'm at a loss of words because it's so creepy. Imagine like a female Terminator mixed with Alien, and then put the sound effects of like reverb and auto-tune on top of that. And then underwater. That's what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
It's nightmare stuff. It's something you'd expect to hear when you're playing like Silent Hill or something. Creepy.
Oh, I bet everyone's now thinking like, man, I really want to hear this.
They don't. You don't want to hear it.
You know what? Okay, now that I'm back on Facebook here, I love these random pages that are on Facebook.
Like what?
Okay, you know when you have like these random pages and like their names, let me find one. Like this one says, yes, I'm aware we look stupid, but at least we're having fun, unlike you. And what was their picture that they posted? Let's find one that's actually appropriate I can say on here. Okay, this one says, that one teacher who makes you feel like a complete idiot when you get an answer wrong. You know, like stuff like that. Okay. And then you've got other pages that post like pictures, and then there's captioning. So here's the picture. It's this guy laying down, then there's a little kitten on him, and it looks like they're both screaming. Okay. The mouths are open. So the caption for it says, that awkward moment when you realize you don't have a cat. I don't know where people get this stuff in the captions that they put, but I mean, it definitely makes my day when I'm on Facebook and I need a good laugh and I see these kind of things.
That's like a pity laugh, though.
No, I honestly...
That makes no sense. That's ridiculous.
Well, you'd have to see it.
I know what you mean, though. It's those ridiculous Facebook pages that people make that's just...
I'll share it on my fan page.
Ridiculous. And then they have a picture that has nothing to do with the title. Or like the name of the Facebook.
This is just hilarious. Like, this is something I'd probably send my mom or something. Just because it's funny. And I noticed something else. And I've had a lot of people in lobbies and stuff talking about it. About this whole Harlem Shake. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
For some of you guys that probably are not aware of this, the Harlem Shake has actually been around for quite a long time. Okay. This goes back, years. Okay, so you definitely are not an 80s baby or older. I guess the Harlem Shake you. But, with all the videos that come out now and like how people will take old songs and they'll kind of, they'll revamp them, remix them. And I know with dubstep, there's some Harlem Shake ones out there. But it's just funny. Everyone's just posting all these Harlem Shake videos. And it's just hilarious. I'm just like, wow, it's been around for so long. I think it's funny how things from, us growing up as kids into now, and people post them up thinking it's like the next big thing, and we're just kind of like, yeah, not so much. It's just interesting to me.
You were alive when this originally came out?
What, the Harlem Shake?
Yeah.
Well, I am older than you.
Yeah.
Even though we do share the same birthday, I am older than you. I mean, I am an 8.
Share.
So.
That was something we both got a kick out of, the fact that we share the same birthday.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
how old were you when this came out?
oh, I don't even know. I mean, but I know the Harlem Shake though, that the type of dance, it's been around for so long. But like I said, things from the past, they get revamped and a little, they just get more modern with it, so they might change a couple things. It's like people trying to make the hokey pokey look really cool.
I've never seen that, but
And
sounds awesome.
yeah, but it's just like that, things like that. And so it just amuses me.
I want to see an updated version of the Macarena. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank God that was one dance and song that I hope will never come back.
I hope it does.
What was up with people at weddings playing that? I think there's only 2 weddings, like the last couple weddings I went to where they did not have the Macarena being played.
Funny.
Like,
Love it.
Don't get it.
Okay, so I decided to do some research on the Harlem Shake because you're right. It's been popping up everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's doing these crazy dances and posting them on YouTube and everywhere. The Harlem Shake, originally called the Al B in Harlem, is a dance that started in 1981.
Hey, look at that. Like, I was one too. So, just throwing that out there. I'm good.
That's ridiculous. The fact that the dance is so old, not you. Although you're pretty old. That's payback for saying you wouldn't play Borderlands 2 with me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but it's been around for so long. It's just funny how now it's all popular and people get in game lobbies and talk about it. That's just like YOLO. Really?
Oh, God.
That is one word.
Well, this is the last episode of the PBG podcast because now that word has been said on our podcast, I quit. Flip table. I'm done. Goodbye. It was nice. It was nice talking to everyone.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little bit to figure out what YOLO meant because I was seeing it everywhere. I was like, what is this? Like, why is it popping up? And I'm just like, wow, for you people, just because someone famous had to get a tattoo of it, and it's just really...
Is that what it was? I thought it was the lyrics to some stupid rap song.
What isn't in any rap song?
Well, you're right, but you know what's really goofy and
also got that tattooed, and I just thought it was hilarious, and everything's just popping up, and it's the most annoying thing. So annoying. I mean, that's almost as bad. It's almost as bad, not as bad as people that sit there and type out messages and they're like lowercase capital, lowercase capital. I'm like, really? I know you have an education. I know you do. I know you did not write an essay like that, but it's just as bad as one of those.
Well, you're right. First, let me say this. What frustrates me so much about YOLO is that's literally, and I'm probably going to slaughter the way you say this, but that's carpe diem, right? That's the same thing. I would rather have people typing carpe diem, however you pronounce it, and saying it than YOLO. It sounds ridiculous. And then in forms of being, let's be honest, retarded in text messages, or like on Facebook and stuff, I agree. Like when people are too lazy to type YOU, and they just type U, I've always hated that so much.
Oh, well, that doesn't necessarily bother me.
Oh, I hate it.
Like, okay, if I'm in a real big rush, I'll do that. Sometimes Lunchbox I'll do that just because I don't always do voice messages on there, so I'll do the typed out things, and it depends on who I'm actually talking to. If it's something PBG related, obviously I'm going to spell out the word. It's not that difficult to spell YOU. All 3 of those little letters are right next to each other on the keyboard. Not that hard. But certain things I don't mind being abbreviated. But YOLO is just annoying.
Well, but to be honest, I can see where I don't do this on Xbox Live. I actually type out all of it. I don't have a chat pad. I'll type out of every letter because it's just like I can't make myself do just the letter U. But that, to me, is more of a legitimate reason why you would type U because the Xbox sending a text through Xbox Live is a pain in the butt. But on phones and keyboards, come on. It's so easy to type. On cell phones now, you don't even have to type. You can just say it. Or even better, you can just like mash your fingers on your screen and it will autocorrect to whatever you want it to say. Like,
I know, I do that. Sometimes I'll put OU or UO and then it'll U.
Yeah.
Because my phone, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of touchscreens. I actually do miss my BlackBerry just because of that, but.
BlackBerry. Wow. That was... Okay, I won't say anything. I used to sell cell phones. The job I had before the job I have now, I would sell phones for Verizon, BlackBerries. Oh, man. The problems people would come in with and the maintenance we'd have to try to do, awful. Awful, just scary awful. No bueno. I'll just say that. It surprises me that... What kind of a phone do you have now?
I have the Nokia Lumia 710 Windows Phone.
Nokia Lumia. What was the rest of that?
710.
710 Windows Phone?
Yeah.
Do you like the Windows operating system?
I do because it connects me with everything work related and with Xbox and stuff. It's convenient for that. Other than that, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I really want the Galaxy Note 2. I really want that phone. A friend of mine has it and he's actually an Apple kind of guy. He had the iPhone and stuff. Well, when he got the Galaxy 2, he was able to sync everything from his iPhone and he found that the Galaxy Note, actually does a lot more and is way better than the iPhone.
Yeah.
I was digging it. I was liking it.
I have the Galaxy S3 and I love it. Love this phone.
I wanted that one too.
It's so good. Of course, there's better things now. There's a better phone every week. Pretty much, that's what it feels like, but I love it. I'm definitely glad I got it.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we wrap things up, did you do anything cool on Valentine's Day? Because I saw that on Facebook, we didn't have any matches. We just kind of gave the players a day off, technically speaking. Did you do anything cool?
I hung out with my nephew.
Did he take you out to dinner?
No. I cooked some.
What'd you cook?
I made spaghetti. I made pasta. Yeah.
Nice.
It was really good, actually.
That's cool.
Him and I just hung out and watched Cars.
I was just going to say watch Cars 2.
Watched Cars 2, I think, times a day, including Finding Nemo. No, and then the rest of the night, what did I do the rest of the night? Oh, I was actually watching, some shows with someone. So, just leave it at that.
Ooh.
I had a nice little Valentine's.
That sounds very interesting. Maybe the inspiration for your BDSM controller, huh?
Oh my god, no. Oh geez.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop myself.
Oh my gosh. I'm just not gonna say anything ever again to you.
What do you want me to think when you say, I watched some movies with someone, and I'll just leave it at that, but it was I had a very good Valentine's Day. What do you want me to think? Come on.
Well, it was... What? I just watched, some movies, some shows with someone. That's all I'm going to say. No, I don't have to reveal everything.
You're right, you don't.
You.
But my imagination's automatically going to go to that place.
Full time now. That's great. Thanks. All right, now that I'm thoroughly embarrassed now and all red, okay, we can just go ahead and...
You better sign us out before this gets worse.
I'm trying hardly not to laugh. Alright, so I hope you guys are actually also listening after this. I hope we didn't lose you guys too much. Oh man. But yes, definitely check out the Payback Games store. It's down there in the description down below. Also, be sure that if you guys have any questions, comments, any ideas for the show, and anything you would like us to talk about on the next one, go ahead and email me. I'd be happy to answer and make sure that those all get said on the next podcast. But yes, check out paybackgames.com, get signed up for daily matches and tournaments, and we will see you guys soon. Have a great day, gamers.